So, having said everything, is there any good news? And the answer is yes, to a certain extent. We think that after stage 3, there could be a bit of stabilization in the markets. Why do we say that? Because if the markets start to come off another 5, 10, 15%, what it means is the market has discounted a lot of what I've just mentioned. It has failed to do so far. That would have been discounted. So that would be a good thing. But when we reach this point here, in all likelihood, the global total infected rate count would have also moved up the curve to somewhere, let's say around X. This actually, if this trend continues with, and this is assuming that the virus doesn't mutate and so on and so forth, you'll find what the market does is the market will start looking forward, and the market will tell itself, this is a bell curve. Even though I'm here at X, what will happen is this thing will peak out in the next 1-2 months, and it will start to come off, and this thing will go away maybe in about 3 to 4 months time. So I think once the market has discounted all the items I've mentioned earlier, and it's done that already, the next phase it will start to discount the future. And when it looks into the future, it will be encouraged because there is this particular path that is quite predictable. So that's where I think we will get some form of stabilization in the market. Further out from there, really the market moves into two paths. Either you're like us, where we worry that this COVID-19 will lead to so-called systemic risk and the beginning of the dominoes, then that would lead to the markets going down lower from there. But we do admit there will be people who think that the markets could be business as usual, and thereafter, post-COVID-19, the markets will move higher according to this blue line. They will be. So I guess let's not make that assumption now. Let's just say that we are pretty certain to a large extent that we will see a stage 3 where markets have underestimated a whole bunch of things, and then after that we could see a form of stabilization. I think visibility is probably quite good up to this extent.